Once Umar radiallahu anhu was with a group of companions, and he came up to them and he said, make a wish. He said, oh people, make a wish. And the people said, what will we ask for? So Umar continued and he said, make a wish, just make a wish, Allah khalik, just make a wish. And so some of the companions, one of them said, I wish this whole mosque, I wish this whole room was full of gold so that I could give it in the path of Allah, so that I could give it in sadaqah in the path of Allah. And another one said, I wish that this whole room and this big mosque was full of beautiful gems and pearls and precious gems, so that I could give it in the path of Allah. And then Umar said, listen to this man, the wise man of this ummah, Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu. He said, as for me, I wish that this room was full of people like the companions of Rasulullah. I wish this room, this mosque was full of people like the companions of Rasulullah, like Abu Ubaidah, like Mu'adh ibn Jabal, like Salim, Mawla Hudhayfa, and he mentioned a couple more, so that I can rely on them and that I can raise the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by resting on their shoulders. Look at what Umar wished for. Look at what Umar wished for. He truly knew what the value of every country is. The value of every country is not in its natural resources. It is not in its financial resources. It is not in the greatness of its economy. It is truly in the number of its true men that live in that country. The true men, the men who can really be called men. This is the true value of every single country. And these men, brothers and sisters in Islam, I am sure you will agree with me, these men are truly more precious than any gold and any silver and any gems and any pearls. Many countries, brothers and sisters in Islam, have lots of armor, they have weapons, they have armor, but what is that good without true men leading it and using it? Many countries, they have a lot of education and knowledge, but what is the good of it without men teaching the people, without true men taking this knowledge and then imparting it? Many people, many countries have great projects that they do. They build huge things. They do wonders in this world. But what is the use without men leading these projects? And what good, brothers and sisters in Islam, is every nation that has the best of armor, how can this ever, and the best of armies, how can this ever compare with the heart of a soldier? And what about education and knowledge? What if a country has the best of education and the best of knowledge, but how can that ever compare with the spirit of a teacher? And what about the greatest of projects that the people have, that countries have, the greatest of mashari', the best projects that they do? But how can that ever compare with the zeal and the enthusiasm with those people who truly carry it out, with the volunteers who work for it? Brothers and sisters in Islam, truly the value of every nation, the value of every people, and this is what history says, is not by its wealth. MashaAllah, the Muslims had great wealth, but that was not the reason why they were so great. The reason, brothers and sisters, why they were so great was because they had men who could move mountains. They had men who could cut through the sea. They had men for which the windows and the doors of the sky would open up for them.